Hello, we are at the Las Vegas Convention Center for the 2022 Cowboy Christmas, an enormous gift show of some 400 vendors. 200 are still on the waiting list. The Cowboy Channel is here with the NFR tailgate party, and the second floor of the exposition is devoted mostly to the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation Hunter and Outdoor Christmas. We're going to the South Hall. This show is a 10-day show. We can't wait. A heck of a Christmas tree welcomes folks to the lobby. There was just a great big family that was having their picture taken in front of the tree. Here is the big view as we enter the South Hall. You can see there are plenty of people here in every aisle. Hopefully, for the folks who run the gift show, which is part of the LVCVA, hopefully they are all spending money. And the gentleman passing by just said, beautiful purses, and there are all kinds of them here. One gal just walked by and said, do we need another bag? Well, maybe she needs a cocktail. Something tells me I won't have the strength to go upstairs, but there are at least 2 floors of Cowboy Christmas. Look who isn't having a great time. Come on, you can wave.
Remember we saw those beanies somewhere that were so cute?
Well, at least we stopped the crying. Wrangler National Finals Rodeo souvenir shirts are available for $64.99. If you had come to Las Vegas and the National Finals Rodeo and had lost your luggage, no worries. You could have come to the gift show and acquired an entire wardrobe. For the ladies, there is fringe and sparkle. The lady sitting here, she is selling and promoting a leather conditioner, and there's plenty of leather here. Remember when we talked about lost luggage and clothes? Well, you will need some shoes other than the ones you're wearing, and they're here too. Maybe you need a little jewelry. Montana silversmiths are here. They have customers. A lot of people, a lot of trash. Some of these ranches must be pretty successful. We've got fur on the coats and lots of decoration on the jackets. Goodness, I forgot the hats. Yes, if the luggage is lost and you're a cowboy, you need a hat. I like the looks of this purse, and I looked at the price tag, $220. Shoulder strap sold separately. My goodness. This is why everybody's in town for the rodeo, and this is showing on a screen at Cowboy Christmas. It's been a while since I've done barrel racing. If you own horses, you need saddles, and there are a bunch of them here, and they're not cheap. The top saddle on this stack, I stopped here because of the rope, is $1,750. Want to decorate a particular room in Western style? There are lots of paintings available and furniture as well to make your room perfect. In the market for a big belt buckle, the ones at this display start at $135 and can be customized. This is called Charlie Wood Art, and if I read the price correctly, it's $15,000. They have signs in several locations. This is an enormous exhibit. This is an interesting sign that says, Meet John Wayne's Cowboys, and it's the 50th anniversary of a movie, I guess, called The Cowboys. Somehow I think these young cowboys are probably gray-haired by now, but you can come to the Cowboy Christmas and meet them. Well, here's a better price, $18.50 for wild rags, which look to me to be scarves. All kinds and colors of scarves. A new term, a concho. I was stopping hoping these were buttons, but they aren't. You have to poke a hole in something, and then the lady next to me explained that you then use a Chicago screw to screw in the hole and affix the concho, like here, to a belt or a purse or whatever. They're very pretty. I didn't ask the price, but I would love buttons like this. I don't want to be noticed, not at all.
37840. These must be the folks from here.
Win a pair of rodeo tickets, daily
And
drawing.
37840. We're going to move on.
To keep pulling numbers and nobody's here, but there are, I'm sure, a lot of people here. Your Western style room needs a Western rug, and they are here, and maybe some furniture with a bit of leather, and even a place to put your feet after a tired day on the range. Oh my goodness, look at this side table. Whew. I don't know, this is Escalante rugs, and I'm not quite sure. No parking, please, on the furniture signs are there. Need a palm tree around your indoor pool? Well, they are here too. And you don't have to trim them. Not a lot of chairs in the South Hall here, so how about the floor? Somebody has been shopping. Fancy boots can get a shoe shine at Cowboy Christmas. This is one long trailer. I guess you have your animals with you and a family of 5. Big trailer now. Talk about a family of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe 4 around the table. Quite roomy. This must be the kitchen. The restroom with a beautiful toilet cover and a shower. Can hardly see that. Oh, there. This is a better view. Here's the shower. Small, but not too small. And what I missed when I walked in is the fact that there's a fireplace here and a quite lavish bedroom. I've never seen this at a Las Vegas show before. IV therapy, B12 shots, 30-minute treatments, and there seem to be some people in there. Restores hydration, boosts metabolism, boosts the immune system, reduces stress, athletic performance, hangover recovery. Well, I have heard about buses that sometimes go around the strip and claim to have hangover recovery. When I walk in the local shopping center, almost every window has a sign, 50% off, 60% off, etc. This is the first sign I have seen. This one says take 30% off. If you make it to the end of the South Hall, you come across something called the NFR Tailgate Party. And way over there seems to be somebody who is in charge, and just a minute ago was talking, and everybody here was clapping. So I'm going to sit for a while simply to recover.
Doherty. He's the president of American Bucking Bull Inc. Jay, thank you so much for being here and welcome.
Ben, thanks so much. I really appreciate being on here.
Well, for myself as an owner of a bucking bull, two bucking bulls, I'm PBR. But explain to people the significance of ABBI. We see your name everywhere, but you play a very specific role in the business of bucking bulls, specifically for PBR and NFR.
Yeah, so our relationship with the PBR, we're a sister company then. They own half of us. So the PBR owns 50%, ABBI and the stock contractors own the other half. So we are the stepping stone, we're the breeding ground, we're the ladder, the staircase that these bulls get to a point to be at the PBR, to be at the NFR. I think everybody kind of thinks that these bulls just show up, but it's a process that starts when they're weanlings, and it's a breeding program that these guys are very tuned in with. It's very important to the whole sport.
I don't think people realize how intricate this process is. We're looking at some of the babies there, but how intricate this process is and how scientific it is. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the registry itself, we have over 300,000 animals. Like I said, we go back over 5 generations, so these people can go and look at the sire and the dams of these animals that produce great buckers, So what people realize, they think that the bull is the most important, but really the female cow is the most important.
Yes, it is.
That is going to produce these great animals. So
Genetics. It's all about genetics.
It's all about genetics, and that's just it though. It's not happenstance. There's always luck involved, and sometimes there's some of these great animals that come out of it. But it's a scientific process and training and feed, and it's very methodical.
I think it's also important to re-emphasize that these bulls are treated with the utmost love, the utmost care. I mean, if you are lucky enough to be a bucking bull, boy, did you just hit the jackpot in life, because these bulls will never go to slaughter. They are cared for, they are loved, and they are extreme and magnificent athletes.
A king-size mesquite bed, about $6,500. If you need a sign on your ranch house, Dean Sign Company will make it for you. A TV show becomes a brand, Yellowstone. It's a horse with Indian feathers, I guess. $150. Very unusual looking. I haven't seen this candle holder on QVC. Price is $80. Not bad. This is an outfit for a shy cowboy. I guess you can purchase these cattle and practice your roping. And we had a few folks here doing just that. And there's a company here that is selling tins of caramel candy, and the gentleman says they make great gifts. 2 for $40, I think. Boots for a little guy. The bags say John Wayne American. So the late John Wayne is a brand. Where you hang it, but you can bring along a 6-pack. My goodness, Cowboy Christmas even has a booth for orthotics and customers too. These, I assume, are hat boxes for cowboy hats. Saddle blankets, proudly made in the USA. Well, I have a little bit of energy left, so I'm going to take a quick peek at the second floor. There's a kind of smell on the second floor that is like if you were in a barn. But anyway, look at this. This is beautiful. Tell by the long aisles that I will not be spending much time here, but at least looks like you can buy some vehicles. Polaris vehicles here. More and more clothes for the naked cowboy. They could ship this to New York and get that guy in Times Square some clothes. We're getting near closing time, and I can see a couple of people with big bags are heading for the parking lot, as am I. This is a very colorful, fun gift show. And certainly if you brought a lot of money with you, you could go home with those big bags. Goodness gracious, I bet there is no place like this in the country for Western wear. So farewell, Cowboy Christmas, and I may see you again next year.